Hello guys, today I will show you a very awesome and interesting card trick. So first let's see the performance of that card trick and then we will move to the tutorial for the same. So over here I have a normal shuffled pack of playing cards. I will give one half to my spectator and one half to myself, and we both can shuffle our both halves. So my spectator will shuffle this half and I will shuffle this half, just like this. So once they are done shuffling the cards, I will take all the cards back. Place these cards together and just give these cards one final cut, so that all the cards will be completely shuffled and mixed, as you can see over here. So now I want my spectator to select any card from the middle of the deck. So let's say they want to select this card. So for this trick I don't have to look at what this card is, so I will only show to you guys what that card is. Make sure to remember it, and I will turn my head so that I could not look at what that card is. So hopefully till now you have remembered your selection. So now I want my spectator to put their selection anywhere in the center of the deck. So please take a look at your card last time. So now my spectator will place their card somewhere in the center. Then they will square up the deck like this. So now I will have no clue to find their selection. So now my spectator can give this deck overhand shuffles like this, riffle shuffles, or Hindu shuffles like this. So once they are done, they will hand this deck back to me. Now I will try to get a sense of what your card is. So let me check. Wait a second. Yes. But I'm not getting a very nice sense of what your card could be. So I will just keep shuffling these cards like this. Yes, like this, and give this riffle shuffle also, so that all the cards will be completely mixed. And now I need your help in finding your selection. So here I will spread all the cards as evenly as possible. Now please take a look at where your selection is. Now I will wave my hand over these cards and I want you to call out stop in your mind as soon as my hand reaches over your selection. So if your selection was the 7 of clubs, I will wave my hand like this, and as soon as my hand reaches over the 7 of clubs, you will call stop in your mind and I will try to read that catch. So let's start. And before that I want to ask you, shall we start from the top or the bottom? Let's say my spectator wants to start from the bottom. So let's start. Just call out stop as soon as my hand reaches on top of your card. I think you called stop somewhere over here. Am I right? So okay, let's eliminate all the cards from here till here, because I think your card is in this pile. So these cards are now eliminated completely. So now I will hand this small packet of cards to my spectator and they will shuffle this packet as much as they want. Once they are done, they will hand this back to me. So now I will spread the cards once again. And now I will wave my finger over these cards and I want you to call out stop exactly on top of your card. So let's begin. Right here over the 5 of clubs. So was this your selection? I believe it was. And guys, that was the trick. I really hope you enjoyed it. And now let's move straight into the tutorial. So guys, this will be a tutorial for the trick that you just saw. So this is a very great beginner card trick which you can do to anyone. But just one downside of this trick is that you will need to do a kind of a setup. So the setup is as follows. So the setup is one-sided cards. So not on the back but actually on the front. As you can see over here, I have taken out few cards from the deck over here, and these all are one-sided cards. One-sided means if you will see from this way, you will see the Ace of Hearts like this. But if you will turn the Ace of Hearts, you will see the center has heart facing the opposite direction. So this is the one-sided playing cards. So in total there will be 22 one-sided playing cards. So as you can see over here, the spade point is pointing towards the top. Hearts, two humps are pointing towards the top. Clubs, these three are pointing towards the top, the center one, as you can see. So this is your setup, and you have to do this for all of these 22 cards. And remember that all of these cards should be facing the same direction. So see, there will be these 22 cards. So see these all cards. I am counting the cards and see what cards I have taken out. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. So these 22 cards I have taken out just like this. So now you will take these cards and give them a shuffle, but remember not to turn these cards like that. So you can give riffle shuffles, overhand shuffles and Hindu shuffles, but not mix the card disc in opposite direction. And if so after that you will just cut half of the deck of these random cards, and these random cards are also completely shuffled. There is no setup in these random cards. As you can see, these all cards are completely mixed. So these all cards will be completely shuffled as you can look over here. Then you will just cut about half of the deck like this from these random cards. Then place your setup pile in between, and then just place the rest of the cards on top. So this is your setup for this card trick. So here, over here and here I have random cards, and in between I have my stick. And in the performance you saw that I gave half of the deck to my spectator to shuffle. So what I did was I actually had a pinky break separating the stack cards over here and then the random cards over there. So I had a pinky break over here. I just cut about half from that break and gave the bottom pile to my spectator to shuffle. So they will shuffle this pile as much as they want, and they can shuffle this pile in any way. But you will shuffle this pile in if riffle shuffle you will do, or overhand shuffle. So once you are done, you will keep your stack pile on top of the random cards and give this a cut, but remember to cut a big portion from the top like this. As you can see, this is a small portion and this is a big portion like this, so that your stack will come in the center over here. So after that you will force your spectator to pick any card from your stack. So you will spread the cards like this and let your spectator select any card from the middle. So in this case they have touched the back of this card, and right now we have the 6 of clubs over here. So this is one of our forced cards. As you can see, this is a one-way design. So like this, as you can see, here is our stack. Ace of clubs is also one-way design, 6 of clubs is also one-way design. So like that we will force one card. So How you will do that? Just spread the cards and spread the cards uh, of the center part. Just block push some cards from the top, then spread the middle part, and remember not to go till the bottom half, because if they will select any card from the bottom half, the trick will not work. So you will spread the cards like this and let your spectator select any card from your stack. So they will touch the back of any card, let's say this one. Then you will square the deck, and while taking the card out, you will spin that card like this, so that the stack is facing the topmost direction and their card will be facing the bottommost direction. So after that, you will show your spectator what that card is, and you will not look, because obviously it is a mind reading card trick, so you will get to know what their card is afterwards. So like this, you will show your spectator what that card is and you will not look. But in this case, we can look at the card because it is a tutorial. So we have the 7 of clubs. So like this, the card is turned. So you will show your spectator 7 of clubs, they will see it, and then just keep the card like this. And then, as you know, we turned that card while taking it card out, so the stack is facing top direction and their card is facing the opposite direction. So like that, you can just spread the card and let your spectator put their selection anywhere in the center of the deck. You no need to control their selection to the top or bottom. Just tell your spectator to place their card anywhere in the center, then tell them to square at the deck like this. Then really their card will be somewhere in the center. So after that, you will give this deck to your spectator and they will shuffle it. But remember, your spectator can do only 3 types of shuffle: overhand shuffle, Hindu shuffle, or riffle shuffle like this. If they will do any type of shuffle in which the cards are being turned, then the trick will not work. Then you will tell your spectator that I will try to take a sense of what your card could be. So now over here I can see this card 7 of diamonds is one of my stack cards, and I can see that here it is facing the bottom direction. So to make it easier, I just flip it over so that the card is facing the topmost direction. Then I will spread the cards to myself. Remember, I am spreading the cards to myself. So this is what I am seeing, but the spectator is seeing the backs only. So you will spread the cards in your hand to yourself, and you will see the cards, your stack cards, if they are facing face up or face down. So here I am looking, I know that now all the stack cards should be facing the top direction and their card will be facing the bottom direction. So here I know, right now all the cards should be facing the top direction. So like this I will do one by one, and here I can see the 6 of spades, it is also facing the top direction. So these two are not their selection. So I will again spread here 6 of hearts, these 2 humps are also facing the top direction. So this is also not their card. And here you can see that this 7 of clubs is facing the opposite direction. This is how you will get to know what their card is, and rest of the cards will be facing the top direction, as you can see over here. So after that you will get to know what your spectator's selection is. Then you can give this deck more shuffles if you want, and if you want you can give this deck to your spectator to shuffle once again. So once they are done, you will take it back and you will see your spectator that I will take your help in finding your card. And at this time you can end the trick in any ways you want. You can deal one by one cards, and as soon as you reach at the selection, you will stop. I did this type of thing. You will spread the cards like this and just take a look at where the selection is. In this case, the 7 of clubs I can see over here. The 7 of clubs is right over here. So then you will tell your spectator that finger or hand waving thing. So you will tell your spectator that I will wave my hand over these cards, and as soon as my hand reaches over your selection, I want you to call out stop in your mind, and I will try to read that stop. So then you will ask your spectator that if they want to start from the top or the bottom. So they can say anything. Let's do from the bottom this time. So you will just wave your hand like this, and you already know that their card is over here, the 7 of clubs. So you will just act as if you are trying to catch their stop. So 1 or 2 times you will pass their selection, and whenever you want you can just stop over their selection and tell your spectator that I'm having a sense somewhere over here your card could be. So then you will tell your spectator that I will just eliminate some cards from here because I think your card is in that pile. So these cards, I don't think your card could be, so no need of seeing these random cards. And really their selection is over here, the 7 of clubs. Then again your spectator can shuffle these cards, and if you want you can shuffle these cards too, and then spread the cards once again, and then just wave your finger over the cards, and as soon as your finger reaches over their selection, obviously your spectator will call out stop in their mind, and you will stop your finger on top of their selection. Again pass by their card 1 or 2 times, and then just stop on top of their selection. So here I will drop my finger and I will tell them that hopefully this should be your selection, and then you could be completely examinable because you shuffled the cards completely. That's why there would be no setup left in this deck. So guys, that was the trick. I really hope you enjoyed it. So now see you for the next one. Bye.